Welcome back to Storytime with Dad on the Gaming with Dad show. We will make our decision here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have been presented with the option to allow the beautiful captured princess to give us her blessing to prevent us from succumbing to the evil necromancer's ways. I'm going to let her do it. Oh, thank God. Sure it won't hurt me, said the adventurer. Anastasia whispered something, waved her hands, and gave him a kiss on the cheek. That was just a preview, she said, blushing. The hero climbed down the spiral stairs and entered the throne room. The necromancer was standing in the middle. I see you've prepared well. My spell had no effect on you, the Lord said in surprise. Yeah, I know what you're up to, said the adventurer. I don't. Oh, right, you must have met my niece, beautiful Anastasia. Do you like her? Oh, right, you must have met... Oh, she's going to be my wife soon. Wrong. Wrong on so many levels. And together we will have such power you can't even imagine, said the necromancer. Yeah, she is good. Too good to be yours, I'd say. Hope you weren't hoping she was going to wear a white dress. Sorry it took me an extra 2 minutes. So I'll keep her to myself instead. Women are not prizes. Women are a princess. You treat them as a princess. You shower them with gifts. You show them affection. When they change from girlfriend to wife, they are the queen. You take your orders from them. You keep them happy. Let's see here. Where was I before I was... As for you, take this! The hero cried angrily and attacked the warlock. Meanwhile, the necromancer cast a spell. Should the adventurer rush to the Lord or throw his sword at him? Well, the last time we threw the sword, it wasn't so successful. But something tells me this time it's going to be a little bit different because the time to run up to him is going to be... Okay. I've got one choice that I can make. Throwing the sword is never a good idea. By the time the adventurer threw his weapon, the necromancer had finished with the spell, freezing the sword in the air. The next moment, it turned around and, with a slight push from the Lord, whooshed back to the hero. The sword was so fast, he didn't even realize how it all happened. Death is always a sad outcome, but death from your own sword makes it pathetic. Okay. Run up to the warlock. The adventurer decided not to waste time and went for the Lord. The necromancer saw it coming and sent a lightning bolt at him, but the hero had a narrow escape from the charge. Now he was ready to attack the warlock with the SwordBreaker. Should he thrust at him from the top or knock the Lord down? Tackle him. Oh, thank God. The adventurer decided to tackle the necromancer, which took him by complete surprise. The warlock fell on his back, hitting his head against the floor. However, that didn't stop him for long, and they struggled on. The Lord raised his black dagger, aiming at the hero's chest, but the adventurer grabbed his wrist just in time. Should he turn the dagger around or hit the warlock with his knee? We're down to our last life here. So let's go on ahead. We're going to need the necromancer. If nothing else, we've unlocked another death scene. Nope. The adventurer decided to hit the old necromancer with his knee, but loosened his grip for a second, and the warlock plunged his dagger into the hero's heart. He started to choke on his own blood, staring at the ceiling while the necromancer was watching from above. And I was a hero again. So, quick cut, and we will be right back there.
One eternity later.
A very short while later, we are back to this decision-making process. Actually, literally, it took me like 2 minutes just to run through. So, we are to turn the dagger. The adventurer braced himself for the fight and began twisting the necromancer's wrists. He finally managed to turn the dagger around, grabbed the handle, and stabbed the warlock in the heart. The strength left the necromancer, and his heart stopped. The adventurer threw the dead body off himself and went for the exit. That's when he thought about the treasury. But then he remembered Princess Anastasia. Was it really the diamond he was looking for in the castle? Why would he need a huge gem anyways? The hero opened the door to the tower and saw Anastasia. There was no need to explain. She looked him in the eye and threw herself into his arms, kissing him. The brave adventurer realized no treasure in the world was worth more than true love. He took the princess and led her out the same way he came to the tower. And now for the epilogue. This is how the story ends for the brave adventurer. The hero brought Princess Anastasia home. They had a splendid wedding, and the whole city was invited for the feast. The townsmen celebrated their new prince, glorifying his deeds for centuries to come. As for the SwordBreaker, he was absolutely happy. He had found his true treasure after all. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. Not surprised to see Cyrillic. Or at least I think that, yeah. Altogether, congratulations, you found your way to the treasures of the castle. Scenes opened 67 out of 333. There is quite a bit of replay in this bad boy. Especially for 30 cents. And I'm not kidding you. This was... I had extra points. And... it's neat. It's... I mean, it really is. It's just a choose-your-own adventure. And there's some oddities in the Old English. But, I mean, you can go back through the gallery and see all the art from it. One of my playthroughs, I encountered a ghost. And actually what's kind of interesting is, as you look at the naked ghost, I think that's supposed to be her in the picture over his left shoulder. And it's very comic booky. I mean, you have... At one point, you go up against a three-headed dog. You can find the librarian. This ugly little troll. A giant slug. So... Wait a second, what was this one? Oh, that was the dog eating me, like my name was Ramsey. There's a lot to do and a lot to unlock. Here's my death to the slug. It is truly... It's one of those games where I'm going to have to go in and make some bad decisions just to unlock the artwork and everything. But this has been fun. And well worth the 30 cents. Again, this maybe isn't everybody's cup of tea, but this is just so reminiscent of those old choose your own adventure games. I've got several of them. Or books. I've got several of them here in IBW's headquarters. It's just bizarre twists and changes like aliens. It's what the hell are they thinking? Oh. Yeah, this is the pink flower that I watered just because I could. Oh. Let's get back. Okay. I mean, the bed is... When would an adventurer sleep in the bed? If you choose to rummage through the closet, and I knew this one before going in, the succubus just comes out and slits your throat. I mean, there's actually, for the composition in comic book, because that's really what this is aping, that composition is beautiful, with the blood slice crossing over into the previous flame or previous frame. It really is one of those. I'm glad I took the risk. I don't know how I'm ever gonna actually unlock each and every one of those pictures, but I will. But thanks for joining me on this journey. Good night, children.
So here's a video and a subscribe link. Make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, like, comment, all that goodness. Thank you.